Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. Your man Omid coming to you once again with a weekly market update. I've got an exciting one for you. I'm going to give you a little bit of a teaser. We've got some really, really cool changes and a really, really big thing happening. I won't be able to discuss it with you here today, but definitely follow up with us. Stay in touch with me. Next couple of weeks, there's some really cool things happening, and I can't wait to share them with you. Now, that out of the way, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And as we're kind of getting ready for December and all the stuff that holds, let's jump into the market and see what's happening. So, this is probably the most important thing that we need to be talking about right now. In light of not having exact economic reports because of the government shutdown, we're going to be running behind on a lot of different things. But this is kind of the canary in the coal mine, if you will. Seeing consumer sentiment, seeing how people like to spend money tells us a lot about where the economy is heading. And so the Black Friday sales hit an all new record of $11.8 billion. Now, that's hard to stomach a little bit, right? Because with all of these folks that are out of jobs, people that are on food assistance, et cetera, how could this be that we spent $11.8 billion? Well, unfortunately, we've done a lot of that on credit card, and I'll talk to you about it in just 2 seconds. So that's 9% up year over year from last year on Black Friday. The e commerce stuff went up 10.4% versus 2024. Cyber Monday, which is today, is projected to have somewhere around a 6.3% year over year increase. And holiday sales, hold on to your seats, man. $1 trillion is where they're supposed to be for the very first time. $1 trillion. Now, what's happening here? Well, fortunately or unfortunately, there's a lot of folks that are spending a lot of money on credit because they are seeing their 401ks, their not as of late anyway, but their digital currency accounts, things like that. They're seeing all their investments go up the way that it is. Now, that's all on paper because unless you cash that out, you don't have the money yet, right? So, because they see that on paper, then they feel safe spending and overspending on their credit card. So, 42% of consumers are using credit cards for Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday shopping, and that's up from 38%. So the reliance on this, especially in addition to the buy now and pay later stuff that's now on the rise, should be of some concern to all of us who are living in this economy. So at the end of the day, I think that when it comes to our own personal financing, everybody does it differently and separately. But word to the wise out there for anybody who's watching this, be careful with your credit card spending because there's a quick second where things will turn, right? Like this guy says, the bank found suspicious activity on my credit card. It was being used responsibly to buy necessary things. And that really is the way that it should be. However, we've grown used to something else. What is this doing to the market and to the rates? Well, on Wednesday, we're going to find out a little bit more about the ADP jobs report. In absence of the BLS jobs report, this is what we have. Preliminary thoughts are that it's going to be around 10,000 job creations. I think we might even see some job losses. And then initial jobless claims comes out on Thursday. And then the PCE, which is the personal consumption expenditure, which is the Federal Reserve's favorite measure of inflation, that'll be released on Friday, but that'll be for September because we have no records of anything for October. And so the market today is acting a little bit adversely to all of this. As you can see, that the stochastics look like they are going to a negative crossover. This is probably nothing other than reaction to this pickup here and maybe some profit taking, especially after the holiday weekend. So I'm not surprised by this. Hopefully it'll settle itself out. What does rates look like from last week to this week, you ask? 6.32 to 6.22, about 10 basis points less. That's great. We'll take it. Jumbos didn't move a whole lot. And please, please, please remember, these are national averages for 780 credit scores, putting 25% down on purchase transactions. So, somebody who's putting 10% down with a 740 credit score is not going to get these rates. So definitely visit with your people and make sure that you get accurate information. As always, do subscribe, like, comment, share. Please do stay with us. I've got my exciting announcement that I'll be releasing here in the next couple of weeks. And I'm excited to share all that with all of you guys. Okay? Cheers for now. Have a great week and chat with you soon. Bye-bye.